What is the justification for incurring bond debt for Steam Pump Ranch rehabilitation? Is a revenue stream anticipated, or will an increase in taxes be required to pay off the bonds?
An increase in taxes, the way it's structured now, will not be required to pay off the bonds. Again, Steam Pump Ranch is no different than us annexing and acquiring Tohono Chuo. It's just another feather in our cap to get people to visit the town of Oro Valley, spend money, and look around, enjoy our beautiful weather, our beautiful town, and then that two key words, sales tax. So, no, we're not going to have to assess a tax for that as long as we continue on the path that we're continuing on now, which is supporting business, whether it's new business, retaining business, or being business friendly and providing great public safety, a great school system. All that ties in together. But Steam Pump Ranch specifically is not slated for any kind of a tax. It's already planned and it's already budgeted for the years to come.
Read my lips. No, we're talking about our sales taxes, our bed taxes, and our designs around those sources of revenue by the designs we're making with the Aquatic Center. Steam Pump is still fulminating in its development. Innovation Park is still our greatest opportunity.
The questions, it's about Steam Pump. So can you answer that question?
No new taxes. No taxes. What else you need to know about?
I just kind of think when you're talking about Innovation Park, the question was, is there revenue stream anticipated for Steam Pump Village?
Is there a revenue stream?
Anticipated for Steam Pump Village.
We haven't resolved that situation yet. We're still debating that situation and what's going to be in Steam Pump Ranch and what we're going to support. So I don't know about any revenue stream.
You want to get more time? Good.
Sharice, just a clarification, you said Steam Pump Village, or is it village or ranch? Because they're two different things.
It's right. Confused me.
It's ranch. Steam Pump Ranch is a jewel for Oro Valley. It's on the National Registry for Historic Places. It's also something that we hope to use for tourism. Tourism brings in sales tax dollars. Sales tax dollars pay the bills. I am unaware of any talk at all. I've never heard a conversation about extra taxation to cover the costs of Steam Pump Ranch. So no, there is not.
No, there is not. As part of our fiscal responsibility, we found a way to bring Steam Pump Ranch online a little bit at a time, and we're doing it through cash flow. The only bond debt we've taken on since we've been here has been $2 million for the Aquatic Center. Everything else we've financed out of cash flow. We're not in the business of taking on debt. As a matter of fact, we've retired a lot of debt and refinanced some bonds here that we're here for both the water department and the town to better take advantage of just favorable rates at this point in time. So I've never had a conversation, probably wouldn't have a conversation regarding bond debt, period. Thank you.
I think I agree with everyone else. At this point, it's too early to be concerned about any debt because the plan, we have a plan, but it's still evolving, and revenue streams out of that aren't even clear at this point, let alone are there going to be any costs incurred that's going to require a debt.
It's not always easy to answer last. But my belief as far as the bonding and potential taxes for Steam Pump, I think our plan for Steam Pump, and for that matter, all the rest of our parks, needs to be sharpened up. We need to know what we're going to do where, and I know there are plans, but when I say sharpened up, it needs to be something that we can look at, and when we make decisions on funding, we look at where we want the town to be in 2 years or 5 years, and if that funding isn't within true north of that end point, then we shouldn't be doing it. So I would never personally want to see us go into debt before we fully challenge our current expenditures and make sure we're spending the money where we want. Thanks.